Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day. Hope you are in a good health. I'm very honored to participate in the 10th National Conference TVET 2020 which is via online. I would like to share part of my research. My name is NAFISA binti Syafi'i alias Muhammad Alias. On behalf of my team, I'm going to present about the fire safety awareness and recommendation plan for the Bagan Serai Community College. I will covering this topic. This is my presentation outline. First, the introduction, the feature review, methodology, results and finding, conclusion, and as well as recommendation. In the introduction, I would like to share about the fire issues. Fire issues require public awareness and knowledge to minimize the occurrence of fire accidents. Lack of awareness among the campus community on fire safety lead to major fatality when fire accidents occur on campus. There are three objectives in this study. First, to identify the level of awareness among the campus community toward the fire safety. Second, to identify the fire risk at preparation kitchen in Bagan Serai Community College. Third, to recommend plan for fire emergency in Bagan Serai Community College. In this project, we focus on the awareness of the campus community toward the fire safety. The respondent of this project are the student and academic staff of the Food Processing and Quality Control Department. Audit kitchen and a site visit has been made for the fire hazard identification in the preparation kitchen. And as a result, the study recommend plan for the fire emergency. Dodge 2008 mentioned that hazard was an unsafe situation that could harm in terms of minor or serious injuries, fatalities, as well as severe damage to the properties and the environment. Every local community should be encouraged to set up its fire management system to reduce the effect and prevent the occurrence of fire. This is also supported by the campaign and mentioned in 2009 that the school were advised to conduct fire safety training to educate communities in order to improve their preparedness toward the fire emergency. By considering of this issue, we come up with this study. This is the flowchart process of our study. First, we identify the problem statement, objective, and scope. We decide to do the survey method and the site visit. We develop the questionnaire. The questionnaire was divided into two sections. Section A about the background information, and the section B comprised of three subsections, which are the fire drill, 10 questions in the on general housekeeping, and the regarding dissemination fire safety information. After the sampling data collection, the data were analyzed with the SPSS-21 statistical program. The study analyzed the percentage and frequency of the respondents for each question, and we come up with a recommendation plan and conclusion of the study. This is the result and finding in terms of the demographic characteristics. Most of our respondents are female, which is 77%, and male, 22%. Majority of their age are below 20, and they are from the academic staff and the student from food processing and the quality control. In this study, it is revealed that the fire drill has never been conducted in this college, but the majority of the respondents has received the fire safety training before, which is 77%, while 22.9% has never received any fire safety training. Another major finding in this study, we also study about the responses of the response behavior toward the unplug the electrical appliance after the cooking process. Majority of them are alert to switch off the electrical appliance after class, but some of them still have forgot to unplug the stove 2 times per week. Based on the result on action to gas leakage in the kitchen, the pie chart indicates that 69% will shut off the main gas supply, will open the window immediately, and 31% will report to the bomber and evacuate from the kitchen. After do the site visit and the kitchen checklist at the preparation kitchen, we identify a few fire hazard. First, about the grease build up and accumulate on the stove surface. This grease can catch fire easily. Second, the exit door have blocked with the identifiable. Delay of evacuation building and can block the pathway in the fire emergency. Second, the kitchen equipment was placed with the portable fire extinguisher. This can make it inaccessible in the fire emergency. Fourth, the LPG tank storage will incorporate of the knife, the empty and full tank, besides that no emergency contact number. This potential fire if there is a gas leakage situation. And fifth, no inspection tag and the expired date of the portable fire extinguisher. Then, the conclusion we made on this study that we found that respondents' level of the awareness is rather low, which reflect on their defective action when facing an emergency during fire. The study found that the preparation kitchen has a low risk level of fire hazard, which only require a planned approach to control the hazard. Third, the recommendation plan for the fire emergency is by forming safety community, safe work practice, effective maintenance by management training, and distribution of pamphlet or brochure on fire safety and safety awareness program. Based on our study, we come up with a few recommendations. First, management of the community college is responsible for conducting and giving the fire safety training to the building occupant. It should be happen at least once a year. This is to increase the preparedness of the preparedness towards the fire emergency. Second, the duty of the management are to ensure a good inspection, test, and the maintenance program. This can prevent any fire hazard can happen. And third, the management is suggested to conduct awareness and effective on a continuous program of fire prevention or fire safety workshop. It should be happen at least once a year. I think that's all for my sharing. I end of my presentation. Thank you. Thank you again for hearing.